The PlayStation 2 is one of my all-time favorite systems. My game collection is generally dominated with PS2 titles that I've gotten over the years, so with this video I had quite a diverse library to choose from. I've chosen 5 games for the PS2, and I'm testing all the games using the component cables with my original fat model PS2. The PS2's RGB and component videos are rather similar, so this will give you a relatively respectful representation of the RGB as well, maybe with a bit less color information. I've decided to turn on widescreen in those games that support the mode natively, so there will be both widescreen and full screen aspect ratios in this video. You have to adjust the Framemeister's aspect ratio based on the source, since the auto setting will not work in this case. I've tweaked the Framemeister settings accordingly here, and all the changes are listed down below the video for you to use if you like what you see.
There was a slight problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister! We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars, and their homes.
Sorry about that. I forgot my wallet. Could you take care of this?
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
You forgot your change.
I'm on my way.
One of the biggest issues I've noticed when playing PS2 games through the Framemeister is the inherent flicker that presents itself in big areas of the darkest colors, such as blacks or dark blues. It comes from a mix of the PlayStation 2's poor component output signal and the Framemeister's weakness to dark color areas. It is present in other game systems as well, but it seems to be more prominent when dealing with PS2 stuff, considering its output is just really dark. As much as I love the system, a lot of the games are plagued with muddy video output when comparing to other consoles of the time running through component. The biggest issue by far, however, is the Framemeister's inability to adjust to resolutions on the fly. The 5th gen consoles brought more power to the table, and with such, new ideas were made whole. One such idea was the ability for games to switch resolutions depending on the scenario. The most notable instance of this within my own game collection is Chrono Cross. The main game is rendered at 240p, while the menu system is rendered at 480i. When playing on an original CRT or a professional video monitor, there's no noticeable delay in the resolution switch. However, the Framemeister has to resync the picture and then upscale it all over again. This major issue renders Chrono Cross virtually unplayable. There are only a few games I know of that do this, such as Silent Hill 1 on the PS1 and Symphony of the Night on Saturn. Only 2 of the games I own for the original PlayStation have this problem: Chrono Cross and Gran Turismo 2. The PlayStation 2, on the other hand, doesn't seem to suffer from this as much, but Klonoa 2 in particular requires you to turn the sync mode to off, or else the Framemeister will have to resync after every loading screen. After that change, the game works as intended. It can be tricky to get the settings just right, but for 2D sprite-based games, I usually leave sharpness at 1. It gives a razor-sharp, better-than-emulator look from the original hardware. Most of the time, PS2 games actually look better that way too. I find that setting the sharpness to 0 makes the overall picture a bit smoother, but it is a bit darker inherently. But it's really a matter of personal taste. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this one. It did take quite a lot longer than I usually take to make videos, but I've been having some technical issues with my new computer and all that. So with all that aside, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Take care.
Yeah!